From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Blue 60.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Play made by E.J. Speed.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water. We're sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Blue 60.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He lofts one deep, center of the field. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans will take over as he records. His first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Out of the air to start us off. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago with a whole lot of excitement in between.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 13. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Set. 250.
It's a toss to Hunter. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Set. 180.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. 118. That's right.
On the ground again with Mixon. He takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing is Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 32 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
All right. 118.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
All right. 18.
They go play action with Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects here with Jalen Moe. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-point game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
So we've got a
Houston.
tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
The
line.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set. Go 20.
Going for the pistol. Stafford. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For Tyler Higbee.
You know, I love this,
Incomplete.
Kate, from an offense. Just
Brings up
philosophically,
second and long.
stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. 180.
Stafford from the gun. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Set.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Easy, easy.
From the 47. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Hey, what? Lady.
On first down, here's Stafford. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get yards there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
On the give, this is Hunter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get the football just short of their 20. That's an interception and return.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
90 seconds.
First down throw by Stroud. Completed over the middle. The Duke gets him some running room. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Rams 7.
Houston calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Moving hot.
The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Set. 280.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
59. Ready. 180.
Stafford now. Nakua here. He's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 32 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford finds him over the middle. Running in the red zone. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Running it after the penalty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. 60.
To throw, Stafford. Hawks, this is Terrence Ferguson. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field. Stafford back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This is a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Mixon on the toss. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. A give left side. Here's Mixon. A lot of grass ahead. Reaches the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Rams 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
And middle.
Stafford now on 1st down. He put everything he had into this one. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's Cowboy 80.
First throw for the backup now. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends their lead to 14. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
On play action, here's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
1st and 10 are on the mix-in. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Enemy second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Look at hot. Look at hot.
Looking to throw. Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 18. That's right.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here's a screen now for Chubb. Takes a pop and the ball comes out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Stroud's going to throw for it. Left side into the hands of Dell. And the defense comes up big and forces the turnover on downs. Unless that flag has a penalty on the defense. Let's find out. They're set up at the 35 now. Pressure on the inside give. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Giving this to Hunter. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They pick the handoff now. Stafford vacates quickly left side. Nakua naps this one along the sideline. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have the first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready? 260.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams check the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
It's mixed in on second down. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Given 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. And he's batted way up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Now Hunter. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. The give here to Hunter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Rams are set to punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Jukes out a one-stop. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 46. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Tony.
Chubb going for the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Man in motion here. They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Shovel pass complete. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He fires one deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 35.
They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, Stroud. the weights. He goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Running left is Mixon. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Chubb. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
On the quick, right?
Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, second and goal. They toss it to Chubb. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
You don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now fourth and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A 31-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
250.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Motion, motion, motion.
Throwing now, Stafford. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A 15-yard.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams got to score in a hurry. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Stafford. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
You're embarrassing us. You guys are garbage.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
Alert! 22! Chase him!
Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
They've got a man in motion. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, and give to Hunter. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 10 yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 47. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A
Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. 180.
On first down, here's Stafford. Complete out to the right. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
15 yards. That's another Rams.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second
And look at
down
that. All that
at the
effort and success from the
32-yard
previous
line.
play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third and long now for Stafford. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
21. 180.
Stafford going to go on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense set for a first and 10.
Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
Now Stafford again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
280.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the Texans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition